Hello, everybody, and welcome to another series. Well, it's not even going to be a series, it's just a mini game that I want to play for fun with you guys that I've played quite a little bit of. It's called Fly Co-op, and this little mini series is going to be called Connecting the World. It's not going to be a full on gameplay of connecting this to that and this to that, it's just taking it on parts. Every time I'm going to unlock something new, I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna finish the whole configuration, and I'm gonna come back to you with what we've done. Okie dokie, so let's start with Romania. And straight away, we get 4 airports, and one easy thing we can do is connect some level 1s like this. And we got some plane connections ongoing. If we press play, we can speed everything up. And now we wait for money to come into our budget. With time, more airports are going to open up. We're going to need to create some sort of connections in between everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to make a cut. And once I achieve more, I'm going to tell you of the configuration I'm doing and what else we're going to do later on throughout the video. Well, this is one of the events that usually happens in this game. As you can see, expensive planes. So once with this random event, we got the airport of Iași. So theoretically, if we connect Iași to Bucharest, it'll be 101 rather than just 100, or let's say 90 something or 80 something, because theoretically the line is 101 plus the plane. Because the planes are more expensive, we get this price. Usually should have been way less. So theoretically, that's all that this thing does. And for example, another thing that this event creates is this should be 102 level, now it's 200. Theoretically, it's double the price. Now, this is the upgrade panel. One way on how I like to upgrade things in this panel is upgrade it all at once. And for example, when we're gonna unlock a new region and we get new cities and new airports, they're all gonna show us level 1. We can click on level 1 and we're gonna press the upgrade and they're gonna become level 2, as you can see here. Same goes for the planes, also shows all the territories we unlocked. We're gonna aim to unlock everything, and the passengers we've done so far, and the total playtime we've had into completing everything as we want to. Now, we encounter another random event. This random event purely is going to tell you that the number of passengers wishing to visit the city that this event happens in is going to be increased by 2 times. What that means, the more passengers you have on them routes, the more money you're going to make. So theoretically, 2 times for a week is going to be double the money for the whole week for our company, which is super, super nice. But it's also going to mean that sometimes all the straight connections to that specific place are going to be quite clogged up. So that's where you're going to need to start kind of upgrading a little bit more to suffice for all of that things. So yeah. So now part of my strategy, since this is called maximizing a territory. So what I mean by maximizing a territory, it means unlocking every single airport on that territory. So as you can see, our airline is having straight connections to Bucharest from all the surrounding cities, Constanța, Focșani, Iași, etc. So now, another thing that I like to be doing is with cheaper airplanes, just creating connections all around this. So for example, people who want to go from Sibiu to Arad, no problem. From Arad to Craiova, no problem. So if they want to use our airline, now they can start getting around. And here's another interesting thing. If I have a singular point like this, that's going to be a point of connection, and then we can do a route from Arad to Bistrița. And this is one nice internal connection. Why I don't like to do like this is going to touch into another territory. Doesn't really matter that much, but I don't like to do it. So this is what I call something that's nice and flush. And with this occasion, we're going to unlock a new territory, which is going to be Bulgaria. Bulgaria starts straight away only with its capital, with the main airport, which is in Sofia. So let's connect straight away Sofia to Bucharest. And after I maximize this territory, I'm going to be coming back to you and we're going to see what we can do further on. One thing I forgot to spoke about, this is another event which increases global traffic, which means traffic on all airplanes, all airports, and whatnot is going to be maxed out because it's Christmas. So everybody wants to get home, everybody wants to get about and see their family, so traffic's going to be increased. So this is another type of event where a financial crisis shocks the world. Passengers are trying to save money by flying less. So our financial department recommends us to reduce the ticket prices by half for 1 week to keep the number of passengers. Well, we don't have to do it, but we don't want to lose passengers. And probably losing passengers and not doing it now is going to affect later on. We want to be humane and we want to reduce the ticket prices so people can fly just as much throughout this thing, is at least what I'm thinking. So, another type of event that this game has to offer is they recommend canceling all flights to a certain city for a week. Now, judging that we started in Romania, bad weather means fuck ton of snow and lots of wind. But we'll also see that another event when we unlock Italy is going to be with active volcanoes and it's going to shut down the whole country, which further on we're going to have to improve our network by connecting certain neighboring countries to more than one singular country. You know what I mean? For example, if they want to go through our airline, they can go, for example, around Italy to other countries and then fly like from those countries into another. It's all dependable on how everything's planned out. I'm going to show you later. Now, this type of event is the worst because it's damaging the airport and it's decreasing your level by 1. So what that means, you have to go again, spend the money and upgrade that certain airport that has been damaged. Usually, when you get to America for some reason, even this game knows it happens quite a lot. So that's why I haven't started there. It's nice to start there. You make lots of money straight away, but you know, could be better. Well, since me waiting for a certain amount of money to upgrade all the lines, now I'm just going through all the events just by having just 2 areas. So this is another kind of event. This event is that our PR department recommends us to donate 220 to charity. They think it can improve your reputation for the airline. It is true, donating to charity does improve your reputation into many realms of whatever. For example, if you have a company of any sorts, if you do donate to charity, that improves. That shows that you're a human, to say the least. This also can bring us millionaires and they buy lifetime tickets for an obnoxious amount of money, which is alright. And exactly as you can see that I've speculated, unfortunately, our charity campaign didn't get us more passengers, which is okay. It doesn't even have to. You should be human and donate to charity regardless. But there is some good news. One billionaire decided to buy a lifelong ticket for 1,102. I believe this is not dollars. I believe this is, for example, let's say 1,000 is like 100,000. So let's say he spent 110,000 and $200 or some shit like that for a lifelong ticket because we're a small company. But as we advance and we donate more, this number is only going to increase because price is going to increase. We're going to get to be a bigger company and etc. 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 That's how it goes. And by the way, judging by this, let me make this final upgrade to all cities because I like to keep all cities one above the level of planes. And as you can see, we maxed this territory, Bulgaria. So as I specified earlier, we're going to make small little connections all around it where we can see something being created like this. And that's one hell of a airplane connection, if you ask me. So I think that's enough for the first episode. I think this is enough for the first episode. I told you most of the events that happen. I think this is all of them so far. And we've connected only two countries so far. But yeah, this is just about it. Thank you very much for watching. And see you next time in an episode where I will just keep connecting everything all together. Goodbye.